Choose your fighter. Flaky inspired.
Alright, now I need to go talk to the other people.
Leave us be!
You're free.
Thank you, my lord.
Find a place to hide until this madness ends.
But where?
They've taken all from us, save our lives.
Woo! Now, go on a killing spree. Oh yeah, beat.
Where are these warthogs coming from? I thought we cleared this place. They spring up from their caves.
Oh, that was a cheap shot. Man, they're good.
Block the passage, quick!
Alright, not supposed to go over there yet.
Gods punish those who shed fraternal blood.
Would you release us, soldier, sir?
Shut it.
We're innocent.
The king will decide your fate.
For the Baroness!
Okay, what was it? Why does Geralt just keep...
Guess they'll never learn.
I wasn't expecting that one to be there. I don't know what his deal is today. can't I move?
Don't pull back!
There we go. Well-balanced dagger. And now we... Onyx? Why are you acting so weird today? Waiting for my health to go back up. Because I can't eat anything or take swallow if I'm not meditating, so I just have to wait.
We can repel them! We can repel them!
Try it again.
For the Baroness!
Oh, I can't rob them. Such sad.
Crush those vermin!
Stand your ground!
They're no knights! They're traitors! Take no prisoners! Lava-legs! For to marry a man! To die but to marry
Come on.
a
Oh, shit. Shit. I didn't mean to do that.
Crush those vermin!
Stand your ground!
Ah.
Onward! Attack!
Stand your ground!
They're no knights! They're traitors! Take no prisoners! Onward! Attack! You have just become the most titled witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
So I wonder
See, Vernon?
who gave him a better deal.
Geralt succeeded.
Anna Henrietta or
Lucky he
Foltest?
did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Scoia'tael. This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
We might have arrived at the same time if not for tales.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boussy, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boussy and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Holy man unharmed and the noble gets slapped. A win-win situation if ever I've seen one.
He does get slapped, but
Damn, I've seen
Geralt
assaults
just
go
like
awry, but the dragon
undercut
topples them
him.
all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Well, tops all.
Damn nonsense. Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
Then why is this reptile eating only my men?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roach.
It's possible that the dragon's simply...
Another word from you and the dragon will not be your main concern.
Enough! Both of you!
I could have made it.
Dragon's back!
Oh wow, Geralt's really burning alive. Oops.
The dragon's back! I can't. You saved my life again. Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Marigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have...
It doesn't seem like the kids are really bothered by what's going on. Maybe that's just me.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Ah, thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered. Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy.
Oh, I wonder what happened to Ada. I know she's
Your
probably
triumph
still
is
with
complete.
the Sisters of
The
Melitele.
city and fortress taken, sire.
I just wonder what happened
Time
after
to
the whole
thank
Striga
the
incident.
Forefather and the Mother Creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
What is it? I think Letho was supposed to collect Foltest's head, but he didn't have time.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
Spidey senses are tingling. How would that work? Foltest is wearing chain link armor around his neck. That has to be an awkward moment too, because, well, I mean, Geralt's wearing a hood, but Letho surely recognizes him.
suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Oh, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands. Thank you.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd.
Well, the thing is like...
During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the witcher Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witcher, The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of internment remains unknown.
Well, the thing is like,
Rivia.
I don't know.
Yennefer.
Non-humans were forced to live in ghettos and everything, so...
I saw my own death.
And they're hung for no reason.
Have you regained all your memory?
That's all.
So I think if Geralt just minded his own business...
Vess!
I'm trying to say he didn't have to die. Yes, he did. Also, wait. Speaking... I want to see if I can identify the pitchfork scar.
I'll take the key.
I don't see it anywhere. He was stabbed in the chest.
I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes.
I have to think how hard that was for Ciri, too. You had to see basically her father figure die and her mother figure die in front of her. I think actually it's explained that Ciri dragged them away with the help of Zoltan. I could be wrong.
Not yesterday. He was a hero, pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls? Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that
I don't
beast
see
would
any
turn into
pitchfork
bits when it came
scars.
out the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman will do that tomorrow. What say we,
Yeah, it's 2 days. I've been streaming for such a long time.
Guard. Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
How long are you going to keep me in here?
Can't wait to see the hangman, eh? Don't worry, tomorrow's your big day.
I can't wait to see him skinned alive.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see. Rip your guts out!
Professional. Oh, I could get armor in here? I didn't even... else I can...
Damn torches. I can't sneak out in this light.
Pressing X.
What was that?
Wait, no, what?
What was that?
Okay. Okay, this didn't happen in the other game.
Leave me be. Let me alone, please. Don't hurt me.
Blowing harder in here than on which mountain?
Cook promised meat today, the stinking pig nut.
Snouts! Fish down
All
the
right,
straight
hooks
away!
down. Let's see
You
it.
deaf or what? I said a prisoner's escaped! Guards! Where the hell is everyone? Guards! Over here!
Here I am. What the fuck else do you want from me?
What are we... You tell him!
Ah! What? Why can't wait? What? Why can't I move?
Shrew shit!
Saved it right here. Hopefully I can move.
Come on, mate. Please let me out. I beg you. If you don't, I'll draw half the garrison here.
I am Shilad Fitz-Estelin, emissary of the Empire of Nilfgaard and its most divine Emperor, Emir Var Emain.
What do you want of me, Nilfgaardian?
Simply to speak, my lady.
Ah, really? Something you would not dare were my son still alive.
I very much regret the death of the Baron.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have killed him. I didn't know what dialogue option to pick.
Yet it is precisely his loss that renders our conversation mutually desirable.
Let go of me. I shall walk unaided. I shall return, rogue, and I shall repay you.
Let us go, my lady. Your cries can do us no good.
was she talking to?
Sorry, I'm in a hurry. You'll see me today.
Same as last time. Ah! What? Why does Geralt have trouble moving? Okay, so that's good. She doesn't have to be tortured if I just go the other way. Can I pick up this weapon? Okay. Let's see. Do I have any more armor? I do. I just need to find a sword now. That's not crazy talk. This is crazy talk. I hope you realize that every single time you're just like, that's crazy talk. I have to explain what crazy talk is. Or blah blah blah. Yeah, wait, hold on. Who was she talking to? There's no one in here.
Bastard! You fucking prick! Fuck you, cocksucker! Fuck you up the arse! Motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking kill you, hear me? I'll put you prick off and beat your head in with it!
Club?
Piss on a lamb!
Get out of here!
Dancing toe to toe, you rat!
This is so much better than last time. Just pick up thing, Geralt. It's right there.
Come in, Master Geralt. Allow me to introduce the Baroness Lavalette, mother to the royal children, who at present mourns the passing of her eldest son.
Milady.
I comfort the Baroness with assurances that House Lavalette need suffer no more, its future brighter as it stands protected by the Empire of Nilfgaard.
Did you kill my son, Arion?
I had no choice. He knew what can happen once swords are drawn and begin to swing. He chose death over shame.
Stubborn like his father and grandfather before him. Honor above all. How did he die? Did he suffer?
He suffered greatly.
I doubt he felt the final
Died in agonizing pain.
See it coming.
There's that, I suppose.
Milady, I killed many during the assault, not just your son. War demands sacrifices. You might remember that the next time you're about to start one.
Have some compassion, Master Geralt. The Baroness requires support. She is distraught as it is.
Unnecessary toil, Excellency, for witches have no feelings. And the truth, especially when painful, can wake us from the slumber of self-deception. I deserved as much.
Milady, I wouldn't trust the ambassador if I were you.
Master Geralt, let us be serious, please.
Let him speak. I wish to hear this.
I didn't know your son, but I know he saw the Empire as a foe, as did King Foltest.
You've no notion of the events transpiring in the kingdom, of what Kimbold, Maravel and their ilk are capable. My duty is to Foltest's children, their safety. And though I too see a pact with Nilfgaard as a pact with the devil, I feel I have no choice. Besides, can you say that you really knew the king?
Well enough to be confident of my words.
Truly? In that case, what kind of a man was he? I wish to know your view.
He was ruthless, hard, and effective. A good king.
Effectiveness is the mark of a good witcher. We've learned to expect other things from monarchs. Say, justice and wisdom.
Few are born wise, milady. He did all he could to preserve and safeguard the realm.
The ambassador questioned your guilt. It seems now that I too believe you did not slay the king. Your Excellency, you will aid the Witcher to escape the castle. That is my wish.
But, my lady, this would represent an immeasurable risk in my estimation. And there is the matter of your son.
He chose his fate, and departed in a manner worthy of the Lavalettes. How am I to believe you'll protect me from reptiles like Kimbold and Maravel when you balk at the notion of deceiving a few prison guards?
Milady, I shall do what is in my power. Give me a moment, Witcher, then proceed to the main gate.
That's interesting. Depending on where you go, she's not tortured.
Guards! The witch has fled his cell and is raging in the dungeon. Restrain him immediately. But one more word, soldier, and I shall personally make certain you hang beside the fugitive. To the dungeon, on the double.
Come on, Geralt. I search him? And a sword! So, Roach says I was supposed to kill this many guards, but like... What was I supposed to do? There we go. Now we wait.
Geralt, over here.
So much to sell. Hey, Huntress, I'm collecting.
You were to sneak out. Avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
You left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak. Triss, is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but...
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, Spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand...
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forest that
I don't know. I think this took me a while to get to this point.
Flotsam it is then.
Last time I played. We haven't even hit 2 hours yet.
I'm a bit beat up.
So I think we're doing pretty good.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Prepare to cast off. Clear the lines and all aboard.
Lines clear, Captain.
But I need to know what happened to...
War is a good time to forge
the
friendships,
mob.
alliances. Harry and Lavalette, busy building walls and forging swords, forgot that. When he was gone, those he loved were forced to forge friendships with those he hated.
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known The Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach. No, I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him. Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
I like the little animations of him riding the boat. Oh, I kind of feel bad for Yorvith. Bill, do you know what happened to him? So, do you know the Valley of Flowers and Francesca Findabair? No. Well, he was like the commander for Francesca, and she betrayed him, and he was the head of a unit of elves, right? So to keep her power, as far as what I know, to keep her power, she had to kill her, the thing that Yorvith commanded, but Yorvith is the one who survived it, so he ran away. I think it was him and 2 other people who survived, like the slaughter, which shows that it's not just humans that slaughter elves, it's elves themselves. Or it can be.
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk. Bow low. You stand before a head crowned. That of Demavend, King of Edir, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
And you are?
A friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one. Each crown. Go on. Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Edirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'tael. I want no gold and have no interest in the killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his necker. Time to go. Do we have a deal, elf?
So in the show, isn't this the king that Yennefer advised for years?
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
That time of the month.
Now I'm up to Robin. In this game, they don't mind if you steal chests right in front of them.
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. Some merchants are being held up for months.
What about roads through the forest?
Yorveth rules the forest.
Everything all right, Geralt?
Oh, is this better? I compare them. Yeah, this is way better. I have so much health. Silver sword. Oh, I know, I got a diagram for something. Right, right.
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Yorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
Left to go.
Hear that? I smell an elf.
That's...
Vernon Roach. Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years. Servant of the Temerian King. Responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills. Hunter of elves. Murderer of women and children. Twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting. Laid plans, set traps. And now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
Since when did the Scoia'tael hire professional killers to do their dirty work? The Dwan, even. You've fallen low.
A hired killer, true. But in all certainty, he is no Dwan.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Enough of this piss!
Stop!
Vernon, what are you doing?
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you all right?
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming. Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close. Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more than that way. We must find our way toward Flotsam.
Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour or one of the commanders. I'm a woman.
I noticed. At least I'll die holding a lovely ass. Come on, let's go. Are you alright?
Yes, fine.
Sons of bitches.
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post? I'm starting to think we'll make it.
Come the fuck on. Boom, you're dead. Yeah,
Geralt, kill them now.
easy. Man, this was much easier than last time. Sword of the Blue Mountain. Hold on. Oh damn, my sword's better.
You know each other?
Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
If I can actually trade with
Too
a
many
merchant before
spells at
going to the
once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emir var Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Spice merchant.
Did you say that?
Squirrels at our very walls.
Yorveth led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Who are these blokes?
They're the ones the elves were chasing. Assault in broad daylight.
Freak.
The merchants. Carrying too much weight. I don't want to drop anything because I want to sell it. We will walk this together.
Zoltan. Dandelion, my informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
You there! What the hell was that?
Dog catcher. Step back, White One.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at! Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk who's spoiling their fun.
Well, freak he may be, but he speaks true.
Debauchery's one of my favorite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel!
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his Willie wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap!
Yeah, I think the QTs will be easier
This is a decent town.
this time
Whores
around,
and
because I'm not going to be as
witches
stressed.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
You freak! What's the square with the others?
They'll hang anyway.
Look here out! Assaulted an officer! Come on up! Got room for one
What?
more
I pressed
body.
it. Okay. Yeah.
Look here out! Assaulted an officer! You freak! Want to square with the others? Look here out! Assaulted an officer!
Oh, yeah, that's not good at all.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arsefuck is going on?
Maybe it's just this scene because there's so many people.
I'd like to
I don't know either.
Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
Are you in command here?
Forgive me. Bernard Laredo, commander of Port Flotsam. Yes, I rule this brothel.
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well. Blue stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely.
Could also
Anyone
be
suspected
the
of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a
Yeah,
thief.
I don't know. This game just has very weird.
I'm joking. I hate thieves.
Also,
We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind
the
you.
blonde girl's
Or
floating.
we come to an understanding.
She's supposed to be hung.
Give me a minute, would you? Listen here.
Yeah, she's straight up
You may have heard
floating.
rumors of the tragic events that transpired during the siege.
Why
of
that one lady just
Lavalette
levitating?
Castle.
I don't know.
Sadly, they are true.
I don't. Maybe she's
King
a god.
Foltest is dead.
I don't know.
It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll
So
out
I-
into Flotsam streets.
So I
hereby
previously played this
declare
part
a
on
state of
the
emergency.
PC,
Await
and
orders.
it was kind of
Prepare
causing the
to
PC to
fight,
go haywire. So
and
now I'm
ready
playing it
yourselves
again.
to
But now I
avenge your
notice on the
fallen
console
king.
there's more.
Now disperse.
There's more
Go
like
to your homes.
bugs in it, and it's making the PC go like Well, it's just making the...
What about them?
They'll not hang for now.
I don't know.
Let's say
It's
I'm
the game.
reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Oh, I'm carrying too much. I just need to make it to the blacksmith.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
Youngsters screaming in daytime, the old man moaning at night.
And how do you find country life? Was it worth it? Marrying in a derby?
Here comes the Witcher.
Okay, so those two guys were not there a split second ago. Also, I was about to go crazy. Did I repeat? I would have paid attention to the background of this.
Hey, boss. Look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. Work's a blur in his hands. And how are you, Witcher? Things working out for you?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's. So, how can we help you, eh?
I don't know. Runes. So I just sword upgrade. Oh yeah, junk. I can junk.
At your service, so.
Now I can get the silver sword. Wait, now I need, what is it? Silver ore.
So hello, Geralt. So
Okay, so craft an item. Then I want to try and roll some dice.